How's it going, everyone? Justin Smith, the Director of Recruiting for Touchdown Alabama. Welcome back into the film room where we break down some films and some of the top recruits across the multiple recruiting class, mostly Alabama commits and targets. Of course, today we're going to take a look at the Crimson Tide's 2025 four-star athlete commit Derick Smith out of Southside High School in Selma, Alabama. One of the top pure athletes in this 2025 recruiting class. This is a guy who I personally like at defensive back. I like what he does as a safety. This film is not going to show much of that, but I actually saw him play last season, and he's scary on the defensive side of the football. But the Crimson Tide are expected to have him as a wide receiver. He can do that easily because he's that athletic and that special of an athlete. One of the few prospects who truly has legit offers on both sides of the football. Not a guy who potentially play on both sides of the football, but a guy who just has those legit offers from different schools or different positions, and it just paints the picture of how athletic this kid really is. And he's a guy who I like his game because of a lot of different reasons: the physicality, the grit that he plays with as a wide receiver, and just the multiple positions that he plays for Southside Selma High School. We have John Ivory rolling the film for us today. You can get rolling now, John. Let's see what Smith brings to the table. He's going to be at the position that I like him at safety on this first play. He's going to see him play safety, roam around. He's going to get to the football. He usually lays a big hit, and no surprise, he destroyed that guy. And that's the type of grit and physicality that he plays with. But like I said, a lot of schools like him at wide receiver. The Crimson Tide like him there as well. He's difficult to bring down because he's going to fight for every yard. And he's a guy who is not the fastest explosive guy in terms of that long speed, but he has that quick twitch to his game in terms of getting out of trouble in space and things like that. You're going to see him get the football as on our screen here. He's going to get up the football field. Like I said, pure athlete in every sense of the word. He's going to be at defense right here. Watch how quickly he gets to the football. He's going to cause damage. He's knocking guys back on the defense side of the football. I really like the way that this guy plays defense. This is exactly what I saw when I saw him play. He does this every game, every play throughout the game. It's no plays off. That is the way that he plays. Again, he's going to be a Wildcat quarterback here. We have already seen him play like 4 positions already. Wildcat quarterback. He rushed from the edge, basically looking like a linebacker on one of those plays. He's played safety and he's played receiver, and that's kind of where Southside. This kind of is the way that Southside Selma plays this special athlete. Gonna come on the screen here. Give him the football. Like I said, he can definitely move. He can get up the football. Like I said, that isn't like the crazy speed, but he has great speed. I'm not sure what is that. That was a bad angle on that play. It was a bad angle on that play. He's gonna be at the top of the screen here at wide receiver. Like if you run more of an out route, gets the football and gets up the field, he can work after the catch. You see that he has great route running ability. I've seen him play. Of course, his routes were really crisp, so he definitely had that to the game. Great release off the line of scrimmage. Guy had no chance to put his hands on him, goes up and get the football. He can do that. Like I said, a lot of guys don't want to do that at the receiver position. Go back to that last play for me, please, John. Guy tried to put his hands on him, couldn't put his hands on a great release off the line of scrimmage. Like I said, wait on the football, go up and get it, get off. Great play by Derick Smith at the wide receiver position. Go up and like I said, he's the type of guy for his team, because I've seen him play. He's the type of guy where sometimes Southside Selma just throws it up and say, "Yo, go get it, go get the football. We need a first down. We need a touchdown. Let's throw it up to Derick and see what happens." And the last play we show of Derick here, another great release, probably the best route that we've seen from him on that particular play. But this just kind of is a flash of what Derick Smith brings to the table. Like I said, I think he could be a great safety or defensive player at the next level. That's just my opinion. I like the way defense. If I was coach, I would be recruiting him as a defender because I love what he brings to the table from that aspect. But as a receiver, he has a lot of potential there as well. Great route runner. He's going to go up and get the football. He's a guy with physicality, going to fight for extra yards, can make plays after the catch, work up the field, has great speed as well. This is a really get. I think it is an important get for the Crimson Tide because he is an in-state kid and he's a guy who committed to the new Crimson Tide staff with Kalen DeBoer, with those new guys in Tuscaloosa. So he believes in those guys. This is a great get because teams like Auburn, some of the more established SEC programs, I would say who's more established, Alabama, right? But some of the more established coaches compared to Kalen DeBoer were in Smith's ear, and Kalen DeBoer, this new staff, was able to pull Smith in a relatively short period of time in terms of when they came to Tuscaloosa and took over after Nick Saban retired. So the Crimson Tide are going to want to hold on to Smith as long as possible, get him committed, get him signed and locked in officially. His looks as if all roads lead to Tuscaloosa for him, but of course schools like Georgia, Auburn will not stop recruiting a talent like this. He's too talented to stop recruiting. So the Crimson Tide are going to have to fend off some of those top programs. So as always, thank you guys for joining me today on our YouTube channel. I am Justin Smith, the director of recruiting for Touchdown Alabama.